So, guess where we're headed? You can't go. We're off to Longhorn Lester's. How did y'all know that? How did you all know that? How did y'all know that, seriously? My friends, this is a bit of a problem. Jamie and I have never ordered anything to come to this address, and there sits a box right on the Longhorn Lester. Jamie?
I promise you, not me.
All right, let me see what it is. What? I'm not going to show the address. Okay, good. Not me. Whew, wrong address. Wrong person, wrong address. Wow. Wait, there's something else. Who is this person? That scared us.
It did scare me.
We've tried to just make Longhorn Lester's just not have to deal with all of the traffic that I'm a Survivor has to deal with, far as UPS drivers and Amazon drivers. And even though we have the gate, I don't want the neighbors harassed by.
Yes.
Because listen, I'm not making this up. It's very hard to live at I'm a Survivor because there's so much. There's my sweet Fiona. Oh, she's TT.
Yeah, right there.
She's TT. Well, she wants to be excited when we get there. She don't want to ruin the moment and TT in front of us.
Millie's in the corner over here
with
with Tilly.
Millie.
Oh my gosh, she's
And
there with Tilly. She's been trying to break her out.
Oh my gosh. Tilly's right there in the corner too.
Oh, they came down looking over here.
All kinds of people here to greet us.
Hi, Bev. Hi, Dixie.
Hi, ladies.
Hi, beautifuls.
Yeah. So we did get some rain here. I don't know how much. Oh, wait a minute. Guys, the roads were wet. The roads were wet. It must have been just a sprinkle or two. Look, there's a little bit of water right there. We did get rain. Hey, guys. Just enough rain to make it humid. That's what always happens. Hey, guys, I got some snacks. Who would like some snacks, huh? I see all my babies looking so active and healthy. Y'all look so active. Come on out. Let's come out for a while. Y'all want to? And today we were building our boat, and that got us a really late start. Hey, there's grapes over here. Get back over here and eat, weirdo. Come on, ladies. Come on, Tat. Come over here. There, look at all that. Oh boy. Yeah, he wanted to take off running. And I wanted to give him a couple of snacks first. Hey, you don't eat grapes. You don't eat grapes. You need to. I know, it's so sad I don't give you snacks. Nice to the girls. Y'all are gonna get me hurt over here. You're gonna end up getting me hurt. Sitting here running around. Look, Carl's looking right at y'all. Come on, let's get out of here. Come on, let's get out of here. That's Charlie right there. Look how small he is. Charlie's a tiny little guy. There's big boy Tat. There's big Tatter. Hey, Tat. Hey, Tat. Kitty, you better move. Look out, Kitty. Look behind you. Oh, Lord. Kitty, run. Carl, be sweet. Carl, be sweet to that kitty. Y'all are going to end up getting someone hurt. That kitty almost got stomped. Now, come on. All they want to do is play, and Carl's like looking for something to be mean to. Carl, that was not very nice. Carl, he's just making sure the coast is clear. Y'all remember that show called Alf, where Alf was like an alien and he was scared of cats? Y'all remember that? That's kind of how it reminds me of, even though these guys are not scared of cats, they pretend like cats are like their worst enemy. And they cannot let a cat be, even a kitten, sitting around anywhere near them. That's just like a no-no. Let's check on the goats. Oh, please, it's not so bad here. You're like, we get snacks and I'm a Survivor and we have to eat green stuff here. Healthy choices, yucky. Healthy choices have made y'all into better. Look at y'all, look how healthy you look. Yes, you do. Ringo, even you're healthier. All of you guys are much healthier than when you got here. And yeah, that day is coming, y'all. Now today is Saturday on my time. You will see this video probably Sunday or Monday. I always need a couple of days to upload. So y'all have to give me a couple of days. But I think that by Monday, I believe that by Monday we'll be loading these guys up. I can't do it today. I can't do it tomorrow because we have our first annual boat race, cardboard boat race. And that's gonna be fun. But I think Monday when I come up, you need me? What? Oh, Jamie has horse treats and all the goats are walking over to see if they can have some. Oh, goats will make you think, they make you feel so sorry for them. They make that cry like, oh, it's just so miserable in here. And woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. These guys are better off over here. Now y'all look at something. There's Mr. Huck way over there. He never even stopped eating. He's like, okay, Dad's here, that's cool. I'm just gonna finish up these greens. He's such an independent little guy. Yes, he's good. Now here's a trivia question, y'all. Let's talk about it together. We walk up on the water trough and we ask ourselves, do we need to change this water, yes or no? Now, there's a general rule of thumb that I go by of when I change water. But today, I'm going to give you an exception to the rule. If I look at the water and it's still clear, I can see all the way to the bottom. Even though there may be some debris on the bottom, you know, dust and tiny things will blow in there, or when it rains, things will fall in there. I won't always change it right away, as long as the water's still clear. But because of all of these little, what we call love bugs, y'all see those? Because they're all floating on top of it, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and dump it out and change it. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. Have you ever accidentally swallowed a love bug or got one in your mouth? Have you ever got a love bug in your mouth? So see, there's no green. There's nothing green on my water. So I'm not concerned with bacteria and algae, all that stuff. But love bugs taste horrible. They do, they taste horrible. And I know that if they taste that bad to me, they probably taste bad to the goats as well. So what harm is there? What harm is there in go ahead and dumping it out, just making sure there's no nasty love bugs, and then I'll just get it to refill again. So that's something you probably didn't know, did you? That love bugs have a horrible taste to them. Now friends, look, this is very interesting. This is very interesting. I hope you're able to see this. Look at the formation of what you think might be dust on the bottom of this water trough. Guys, it's not. What you actually see right there is the beginnings of a type of algae formation that is actually taking the shape of the algae. Yes, so that's not dust. That's right there. That's dust in the middle. But all of that is the beginnings of an algae formation. You can see it there on the side of the tub and of course all along the bottom. So this water for sure will be emptied out. Now my question is, what in the world is that? What in the world is this? That is some kind of a nut. And I'm guessing it had to have come out of one of these trees, so there should be more around here. Where did it come from? I have to find more of those. Hey, Mr. Huck, if that's some kind of a nut, oh look, here's a lot of them. What are these? These are not acorns, I don't think, unless it's a special kind. So look at this tree. Maybe you guys will know. But either way, I'm gonna empty out that water because that's nasty. And we're gonna go ahead and refill it. Looky there, that water is nice and full and overflowing with no love bugs. Not as of now. You guys are going home in a few days. Yeah, you can see it did rain. Look at how the wet here compared to the dry from inside here. That's where our baby's been sleeping at night, most of them. They don't all come in here. Y'all don't all come in here, do you? I need some more pine shavings. Hello. Look how big y'all have gotten in a healthy way. Yes, I said a healthy way. Very healthy looking. Very healthy looking goats. Oh, look at you. You're mad at me? You big galoot. Look at her. What's she doing? She brought out tomatoes. She's offering peace offerings. She's coming bearing gifts. Does she not know I just fed them snacks? She doesn't know I just fed them snacks. I already fed them! They won't leave her alone. She's scared. All right. That ain't gonna make them go away, Jamie. If they can walk up on you and get a snack, they're gonna keep following you. It's funny what we do for our babies. Oh, look, now they're coming over here. Dad, what do you got for us? Dad, what do you got for us? Guys, I already fed you. I already gave you snacks, and I'm not gonna be intimidated. I'm not gonna be intimidated to give you more the way you got Mama. You tricked Mama, you ain't gonna trick me like that. I'm not gonna, maybe they're gonna walk up and just trick us into giving them snack after snack after snack. There. So looky here, this is my brush that I keep over here for the goats. And Millie has found it. She's like, oh my God, Dad, what the hell? Whoa, this is a piece of heaven. I'm just noticing how different their hairstyles are. We got one who's really wavy and curly here in Fiona, and Millie is real straight haired. Reminds you of your kids, how sometimes your kids can have such different hairstyles and you only know one style, how to comb one style. And I don't really know much about curly hair. Both of my boys are curly haired. So I'm lucky that my boys live during a generation where it's cool just to kind of have your hair all crazy over your head. There's not a whole lot of combing involved. Both of my boys wake up in the morning and just wet their hair. That's all they have to do and go to school. And I'm like, okay. Now I want y'all to notice here, this water is just been changed. It's fresh water, it's clean, clear water. But you see a little bit of a weird color to it. Y'all, that's because the water here has a whole lot of sediments in it, like calcium. And it begins to show itself. And I'll tell you a crazy story. But my grandmother, Nanny, that's my dad's mom. Oh boy. Hey, see what I'm talking about? That's these big birds chase these puppies. And they're not even really puppies anymore. They're big dogs. But my Nanny, y'all, she had, of course, in the older days, they drank a lot of water, a lot more than what we drink. But Nanny had drank water from wherever she lived. They had a lot of sediments in it, calcium and stuff, and she ended up getting a stone. She got some kind of a stone in her intestines or her bladder or something. Now, this is a long time ago, and I'm going to get all the details wrong, but you can ask my dad because it was his mom that I'm talking about. But listen, to help her with her past that stone, what she had to do was go into this machine that was built into the back of an 18-wheeler. Okay, I know you're saying, Lester, we're kind of a tall tale. No, there's some kind of a machine, some kind of a vibration machine, and they made her go sit in the back of like an 18-wheeler trailer, and they turned on this machine where the frequency, the bass or the boom or whatever you want to call it of that machine began to break apart. It began to break apart, like just break apart those stones that she had developed from drinking water with lots of sediments. And believe it or not, she was able to pass her stone without too much of a problem because that machine had helped break it all down. I know that sounds like a tall tale. That's like, Lester, you're talking science fiction, Lester. No, I'm not, y'all. That's real. I don't know the names of any of that stuff. I don't know what it was all officially referred to, but I'm not making up that story. That is a true story, and if you don't believe me, you can ask my dad. And my dad will tell you all of the fine details. I'm not taking my eyes off that big bird, okay? I'm not. He come chasing them puppies over here, and that means he may be mad at me too, just for no reason. Ooh, I know what she's doing. She's getting ready for a hot tub kind of a night. Hey, it is Saturday, and we do that stuff on Saturdays, y'all. We still live on Saturdays. We live for the weekends. trying to one-hand the garage door, everybody. Oh, that's pretty easy. I gotta be careful though. You know, a couple of days ago, I was raising the back door, which is over there, getting the tractor out, and I raised it up, and I have not opened that back door in a while, and wasps come flying out of that thing. So somewhere inside there, wasps have built a nest. I'm being chased by a bunch of big birds, even some baby birds. Come on, y'all. Come on. How long do y'all think it'll be before I get swarmed by these big birds? All right, y'all ready for this? Look there, Carl coming up behind them. Hey, buddy. Could you wait till I pour it into your feed troughs? Would that be... These dogs are gonna get me hurt, y'all. I'm serious. These pups are gonna get me hurt. Carl and his kids don't want you hanging around right here. Look. They know that in the back end I have all this feed. Carl's gonna go for it. Carl. That's actually for the horses and cows, Carl. That's for the horses and cows. Your feed's the one with all the worms. That one. Oh boy, I'm kind of stuck here now. I'm just kind of stuck here because if I get out and grab that bucket of feed, they're going to be all kinds of mad at me. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to just come over here on the passenger side and jump out over on this side. I'm not as scared of Wanda as I am with Carl. Okay, here goes nothing. Wanda, I need that, baby. Oh, y'all bear with me. I've asked Ellie to come up tomorrow and do the feeding here at Longhorn Lester's. And what you guys may have noticed whenever Ellie does a video for me, feed up for me, is I always ask him to pour the feed over on the high hill. And the reason for that, I know that a lot of you guys, I've read the comments, and you're like, Ellie, your dad puts it in the food troughs down by the barn. But I don't like Ellie being over here by the food trough. Let me turn this off for a minute so you can hear what I'm saying. I personally don't like it. I worry, guys, I worry. Ellie is not comfortable around the big animals. You guys already know that. Ellie is not comfy around the big animals. And so whenever Ellie feeds, I like him to be able to drive away from the big animals where they all congregate. When you get animals all into a pile, a bottleneck like we have over here, sort of, that's when bad things happen. And obviously they all know this is where the feed's at. They all come to the feed. And so you can't really get out of the side-by-side or the Argo at this point and feed without having to walk behind horses or in front of Longhorns. And a lot can happen. A lot of bad things can happen. This is a football term that I've heard, but I really do. I keep my head on a swivel. If y'all have ever heard that expression, when you're around these large animals, you have to keep your head on the swivel. Because even though none of these babies here none of them have malintent, none of them want to hurt me. But how easily could that horn go up accidentally into you? He'll try to rake you out of the way and end up doing something, that could damage and hurt you bad. We know for a fact that Dixie almost kicked Ellie in the face one time. You guys seen that video. She was just running by and Ellie almost got kicked right in the face. It was just inches, which could have killed him. And all he was doing was making a video of cornholio. And she run by, just running to the feed and run right by, did a little side kick, and that hoof missed his head by just inches. And so scary things can happen, and I do not blame my son at all for not having the same kind of passion for these large animals as what I do. Look at these two. Guys, this is pitiful. I want to show you something here, okay? I love the helicopter moms. I love moms in general. But listen, over here, I have a food trough right there, and I have one over there, and I have one over there, and they all have food in them. They all have food in them. But the thing is, Mom's just going to pamper him. Look, Santana is... Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. She knows that y'all are watching. She knows you're watching. She has to at some point. Winter's coming, y'all. I'm not trying to sound dramatic. Winter's coming, you know, Game of Thrones or anything, but winter is coming, and all of this green stuff's going to turn brown, and all they're going to have to eat on is a little bit of grain and a little bit of hay. And Mama needs to fatten herself up now, and she needs to teach him how to fatten himself up, and the dominoes start to fall. But look, he's too dependent on her. He is. He's too dependent on Mama. You know, a connection to that is the fact that this is the first year that Lex, my younger son Lex, has gone to middle. Well, he's in middle school now, and his mom is a teacher, and she's always taught at the same school as where he's gone to school. She's always taught at the same school where he goes. And this is the first year he's at a school by himself without Mama's protection. You know, Mom not able to look over, you know, and watch him, and he loves it. But, you know, it makes his mom and I nervous knowing that he's out at a middle school, and that's where kind of sometimes bad things can happen. But no, Lex is doing great, but it's different whenever you don't have Mama's protection. I just want to look at you, baby. Can I looky? Oh, that looks great. That looks so great. If y'all would have saw it on day 1, if y'all could have, well, I think y'all saw it on day 2 or day 3. Baby, you're looking good. I'm so proud of you. You're healing me up like a champ. The dominoes are starting to fall, though. No, but that boy needs to learn that he's in middle school now, and he needs to start doing things on his own and stop relying on Mom so much. So Mom will walk away. You think Dad's gonna walk away? No, Dad's gonna say, beat it. Beat it, you little bum. Beverly just ran her off her food too. Let's have a little walkabout. Let's walk and see what's still available. So Tex was here first. Tex ate almost everything. I forgot who was eating over here. But look, there's still food in this bowl. Not a lot, but there's still food in this bowl. Quite a bit of food in this bowl. Poor baby. Daddy won't share. That's not Daddy. That's look at him. Lots of stuff going on right here. Tex is not happy with the food choice, I guess. He's like, give it to the flies. Tex, eat that. And then she's sitting here trying to move him along. So I was just curious. So what would Gracie be? No, sorry, what would Tex be to Jolene? Because, help me here, y'all. What would Tex be in relation to Jolene? Just Grandpa, right? Just Grandpa from Mama's side. Because Tex is Pearl's daddy, but Pearl went to band camp to have Jolene, so Tex would be Grandpa. Yeah, so Tex is Grandpa. All right, I'm glad we figured that out. Glad we figured that out. Hey, y'all, look what's happening right here. We're having a sun shower. It's not a heavy shower, but there's a light rain falling. A very light rain. I don't think you can see it unless I can focus on, let's just focus on the trailer and see if we can see it falling between us and the trailer. Can y'all see that? We have a very light, misty rain falling, which is really neat. Yet it's not even in drops. It's just more of a vapor. Yet, look, there's hardly a cloud in the sky. It's actually not even falling enough to create raindrops on the pond. So I believe all of these guys want to go into the big pasture, and that's become part of our routine. Look at Tat right behind me like he's the leader. They've really have taken on this new routine of going into the big pasture every day after their meal, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's, you know, I told you about how they get a good dirt bath, and they like that. But you know what's more surprising is Tat being the leader. Look how Tat has jumped out and he's leading the way. So have y'all thought about how long until Carl and he start to have little tiffs? Like the leadership role? I don't want that to ever happen, but I know it's going to. Come on in, guys. Come on, baby. Stop pecking at me. Just go do what y'all do. Don't need to peck at me first. Yeah, how long will it be before Carl begins to let Tat know that he needs to, what's that expression? Mind your britches. Mind your britches, Tat. That'd actually be a funny title for this video, but no one would get it. No one would get it. Hey, beautiful. Come on, Tina. Come on, oh Tina. I remember I talked to you in yesterday's video about, or maybe the day before, about the routine, animals and their routine. And they're just like humans, y'all. You get a consistent schedule. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me as I go about the daily chores. And like I've always said, you guys are a whole lot better listeners than the other folks around here, so. All right, let's dance, y'all.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.